What if I told you someone convinced thousands of people to give him millions of dollars with literally no product, no service, and no real investment? And they thanked him for it. That man was Charles Ponzi. And the scam he ran is still destroying lives today. In 1903, a broke 21-year-old Italian named Charles Ponzi stepped off a ship in Boston with just $2.50 in his pocket. Having gambled away the rest on the voyage over, he tried everything: waiter, dishwasher, even got fired for stealing from customers. But Ponzi had one thing nobody could take away: an obsession with getting rich. In 1907, working at a immigrant immigrant bank in Montreal, he watched his boss do something that would change history, paying depositors with money from new depositors, not actual profit. The boss eventually fled to Mexico with everyone's money. Fast forward to 1919, Ponzi discovers something called an international reply coupon, a postal stamp you could buy cheap in one country and redeem for more in another. On paper, totally legal arbitrage. In reality, he could never actually pull it off at scale, but he didn't care. He told investors he could deliver 50% returns in just 45 days, or double their money in 90 days. People lost their minds. His office in Boston had lines around the block. Everyone was throwing money at this man. At his peak, Ponzi was pulling in $250,000 a day. Here's the dirty secret of how a Ponzi scheme works. Investor number one gives you money. You don't invest it, you just wait. Investor number two and number three come in. You use their money to pay investor number one their returns. Investor number one is thrilled. They tell their friends. More people come in. The cycle repeats. It works perfectly until it doesn't. The moment new investors slow down or everyone tries to withdraw at once, the whole thing collapses like a house of cards. In August 1920, just 1 year after he started, a Boston newspaper ran an investigation. The bank run began. Thousands of people demanded their money back. There was nothing left. Ponzi had stolen $20 million. That's over $237 million in today's money. He was arrested, convicted, deported back to Italy, and died broke in Brazil in 1949. But here's what's terrifying. Ponzi schemes didn't die with Charles Ponzi. Bernie Madoff ran the largest one in history, $65 billion, and nobody noticed for decades. Subscribe if you want to know that story. So next time someone promises you guaranteed high returns with zero risk, run.